The Lord shut my mind, so I couldn't tell who she was. And then we left that place. We started going up through the rocks, through the ground, and through the air. As we ascended through the air, we started to see what looked like kings sitting on thrones, and rulers, and judges like giants, creatures with long robes all around the earth, its atmosphere and through to the heavens above. Kingdoms, powers, and rulers who had lots of power and authority over things that go on in the world itself, like the weather and the atmosphere, gravitational pull, darkness and light, time zones. Everything had its own authority, and everything was always being judged and ruled according to God's law over them. They were all very powerful and they hated me. They'd try to hit me but could not because I was with Jesus. It was as if they were angry that I could see them, because they felt I wasn't worthy of being there and seeing them. They made me feel really guilty. They were all judging me and trying to grab a hold of me so that they can throw me back down to earth. Because I was nobody to be up that high in their realm, but I was fine because I was with Jesus, so their hands could never reach me. We passed them and went to what appeared to be heaven because I saw beautiful mansions there, but there was this one in particular that was really big and beautiful with lots of gold and sleek clean ivory and many pretty colors. The Lord told me that it was my grandmother's mansion. It was incredibly beautiful. She passed away to be with the Lord a couple years before that. I can see my grandpa sitting on the front steps. I knew then that he was still alive, so I automatically figured that's why he could not go in. But Jesus wanted me to ask him myself, so I asked my grandpa, "Why don't you go inside?" And he looked at me and then at Jesus with a sorry face and said, "You know why I can't go in." The Lord opened my eyes to see and to understand. It was as if I could see every time my grandpa was mean to my grandma and how he made her suffer all those years and how he abandoned her in her old age. He only came back to her after he lost all his money. I said to myself, this means my grandpa can't go into heaven until he makes peace with God. I realized God was having mercy on my grandpa, only because he was honoring my grandma's prayers. My grandparents were married for 50 plus years and had 14 children. They did not come to Christianity until they were older in age. My grandmother came to the Lord about 20 years before my grandpa, and at that time, he wasn't as devoted as she was. I remember entering the beautiful mansion and it had so many rooms and the rooms were all beautiful. I went into one particular room and it was a full-size church. There I saw all my cousins in there.